Hello, I'm Katie from Pilates for Life. I'm going to teach you a bleacher workout today. We're going to start with sit to stands. So basically you're on one foot, you're going to inhale, touch your butt down, and then exhale to stand back up. So I'm on my right leg. If I need to tap my left foot down, I can. If you need to even put it on the step in front of you, you could. But you're trying to keep it up in the air. You're trying to squeeze your right butt cheek every time you go up. And use your glutes, that way you don't use only your quad. So you exhale up, inhale down. We're going to do about 8 on each side. So let's just do one more. And then we switch. So now I'm up on my left, inhale back down. Exhale up, inhale down. Good, and when they get better at that, they can just kind of tap the step, or you can even do it here. Just make sure if you can kind of see my knee in that video, you're making sure it's straight forward and not caving in. You don't ever want to see it caving in. So make sure they squat and stand squeezing using their butt cheek every time. And then we lay face down on the bleacher. You're looking at the bleacher. Arms are out in front of you. Inhale first, exhale, pull back. You want to make sure that your glutes are slightly activated. You can even lift your legs up a little bit behind you. You'll do about 10 of these. Glutes and abs are firing. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach. And then you go into an archer pose where you pull back. One arm, look at that elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, other elbow. Inhale, reach. My legs are slightly lifted. Abs and glutes are activated. Toes are pointed. And I do about 6 to 10 on each side. Come off of there, step up with the opposite leg drive, right foot goes on the step, drive up, so opposite arm, opposite leg, come back down, drive up, balance is very good. Alright, so drive up, and back down. We don't have to step back down each time. Make sure the leg that you're stationary on, so my right leg, you feel it in your right butt cheek. So we do about 10 on one leg. And you switch. It is really windy out, but it's not enough to blow me over. Exhale, drive. Inhale, down. Every time you drive up, squeeze your butt cheek. One more. Back down. We have our hip hike series, so we're standing on the bleacher here. Nice and tall, hands are on your hips. Hike your hip and then lower. Hike and lower. So this is working the leg you're standing on. And it works your balance. We do about 10 of each of these moves. A lot of your kids won't even be able to get through all 3 on each side. So maybe starting with 2. So that's the hip hike. Now we do side kick. So you pull your toes towards you. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. that's 8. Let's go to circles. Inhale for half, exhale for half. That's 8 one way. Switch direction. So I did all my left leg first. My left glute is burning. Now we'll switch. Hike and lower. Inhale down, exhale up. Just make sure they're looking out in front of them. Sometimes focusing on an object can help them with their balance. As you can see, my foot and ankle is really wobbling. This is really working all my ankle, calf, leg muscles. Side kick, inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. That was 8, now we do circles. These you can do with your foot flexed towards you or your toes pointed. Whatever way you do on one leg, do on the other leg. But the next day or next time you do it, you can always switch that up. And then we switch directions. Inhale for half, exhale for half. You have to incorporate the breathing with your exercises. It will help the kids tremendously. A lot of kids don't know how to breathe. We get to adulthood and they still don't know how to breathe. It's very, very important. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pursed lips. Feel your lower belly muscles tightening. That might have been more than 8. We're going to go to stiff leg RDLs. So we stand up. Inhale forward. I am on my left leg right now. So I inhale forward, exhale, squeeze your butt cheek to come back up. Inhale forward, exhale up. If you have somebody who hyperextends their knee, which means it's so straight it actually extends backwards, you need to have them slightly bend their knee. If they lock out in that hyperextension, it's not good for their joints. Inhale, exhale. Inhale forward, exhale, squeeze your butt. So here I'm looking forward, here I'm looking down. My head travels with me. And then we'll do like 10 on that leg, and then 10 on the other leg. Inhale forward, exhale back. You can always add the arms into this on either side where you inhale forward, exhale back. So you can add the arms, you don't have to. Inhale forward, but you have to squeeze your butt cheek when you come back up. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward. The last 5, I'll show you the side view of that. So you inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. One more. There we go. And then we have, so you're on your back. Head is resting, legs are in tabletop. Okay, so right here your belly should be activated. You're going to just have your hands on your ribs. Inhale to reach out, exhale, return. You need to feel your belly working the entire time. You can make it harder by bringing your head up, but you don't have to, as long as they don't feel it in their necks. Inhale out, exhale, return. One more on each. Now left leg stays tabletop. Right leg goes straight, feet are flexed towards you. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. You'll do 8 to 10 on each leg. We'll do one more, will be 8, and then bend that knee. Left leg goes straight, inhale down, exhale up. A lot of kids really struggle with this. It's working the hip flexor in your quad, and they're very weak there. Inhale down, exhale up. Two more. If it's too hard to hold the one leg up, that one foot can go down. They can still work on straight leg raises. That's still really good for them, okay? Next one, extend one leg, one arm away, and then return, extend the other one. So the one this one that's up here, I'm pressing down. So press and return. Inhale, exhale. If the breath is switched on that, that is okay. One more on each. Place your feet down. We're gonna do some bridges. I'll keep my hands down. You can bring your arms up, but I'm gonna keep them down so you can see my legs. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. This is working your glutes, but stretching the front of your body. You'll do about 10 of those, and then you hold it there. You hold and do marches. So you're driving through the foot that's on the bleacher as you lift the other one. You really want your hips to stay level. If one side is dropping an extreme amount, that just means there's a muscle imbalance. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Two more. Good, and then we'll sit up. And then one more there. Sorry. On your back. So hands are by your head. Back here. Your legs are up in the air. Bring them down. Then go up and over. So you inhale to go away. Exhale over. These are a little harder, but the more advanced kid will probably like it. Inhale down, exhale up. I wouldn't recommend letting them go all the way down to the bleacher in this way because they're not strong enough. But as they improve, they can. You can also come up and do a little twist one way and then twist the other way. But definitely practice these before you teach them this. So those maybe you could do just a few on each side, okay? You're seated. Here, form a stretch, so you're sitting nice and tall. Make sure both hips are down, leg is crossed, sitting upright. If they don't feel the stretch, they can hinge forward, but I would never want to see them rounded over their leg like this. So make sure their back is straight, nice and tall, looking forward out towards the track. Maybe hold this for 30 seconds, work on their breathing. And then we'll switch legs, nice and tall. I want you to stand up with your arms, palms are up. Kind of point your fingertips down. You're going to inhale, open your arms, get like a chest stretch. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And from the front, it kind of looks like this. My palms are facing you. Open and close. A lot of kids are so rounded at their desks that they're really forward. You want to get them out here and open them up. Open them up so they can breathe better. Their lungs can expand. And they can run faster that way. Okay. Lunge one with the stretch. I'm not sure if they'll like this because they're on their knee. You can do it that way and do some arm circles, or you can actually put your leg up here and then inhale up, exhale around. This way they're like I'm stretching my right hip flexor right now, and then my left hamstring a little bit. Inhale up, exhale around. This way they're not kneeling on the bleacher. Inhale up, exhale around. On my right leg, stretching my hip flexor. I'm also feeling it in my right belly muscle, my right psoas, which feels really good. You want to make sure that they are protecting their back here and staying nice and straight, versus you don't want them leaning back really far. Okay. If they're too flexible, it is not always a good thing. Inhale up, exhale around. If you're overstretching a flexible person, they have more injuries that way. So you need to strengthen them, get them stronger, and only stretch when necessary. Inhale up, exhale around. And you do about 10 of those on each side. These can be done, these kind of stretches, arm motions can be done daily. The strengthening ones, more towards the beginning of the video, I would say 2 or 3 times a week at the least. And then the foam rolling every day. Quads especially, I can give you a video on that. Quads, calves, glutes, upper back, up here. You can do some ab work with that small foam roll too, and that would be just an excellent program all around. The only thing we're really missing are inner thighs, but that's what we can do with that foam roll.